Yeah, it's an exciting time. So for time eternity, we've had one treatment for food allergy, and that's avoid the food you're allergic to. So it's been an unmet need for a long time, and something that was considered too risky to do up until fairly recently. So the field has progressed rather rapidly. The first papers on this were just published 12 or 13 years ago, and now we're almost to the point of having FDA-approved therapies. We would view these, though, very much as first-generation therapies. These are not curing food allergy. They're carry their own risks. They're lifetime treatments. They're not things you can do for a year or two. They're things we anticipate you would have to stay on for life. And one of the exciting parts of the meeting is actually looking forward to what the next generation and the next generation of treatments are going to look like. We actually set up our presidential plenary today to have the third speaker look at the novel therapies that are in early development, some of which are in human trial now, others of which are only being used in mice. So what we're doing right now is immunotherapy. In a general sense, that means that we're exposing people to what they're allergic to. And that carries its own set of risks. So the opportunities are to block certain pathways in the immune system, and some of those pathways are currently being blocked with some of the new drugs being used for asthma. So there are applications for food allergy, potentially for some of these biologics that are blocking different pathways in the immune system. There are opportunities to modify the food proteins in a way that you could still induce tolerance but eliminate or at least minimize the risk. There is a DNA vaccine under study, very, very different than what we're looking forward to in the next year. We're looking out 7, 8, 10 years for any of these new generation products to actually get through all the required study. But there's a huge amount of interest finally. There's been interest from the scientific community. Now there's a major interest from the pharmaceutical industry, which is bringing a lot more opportunity into the field of food allergy.